Hey YouTube, what goes on? And welcome back to Disavowed Action Figures. We're live on my channel. It's been quite a while. Haven't gone live here, usually over on the Mega Toy podcast with my good friends over Yojo Jerk's channel. I can't be on tonight to cut it up with those guys about all these Sdcc reveals. So I thought I'd get my opinions out there into the ether a little bit here. So Sdcc preview night was last night. Today's officially, I guess, day one, or I'm not sure how they count that, day two. Day one of a full day. I am in Pennsylvania. I'm not in San Diego, California. I'm living vicariously through all my good friends and YouTube collectors who are out there in SDC territory. Shout out to J-Shot, Machu, Toy Father, Yimbo, all those guys were in the foreground, actually. I'm Shartimus Prime's Hasbro breakfast video this morning. So it's cool seeing those guys there. Shout out to them. Toy Amigos are out there. Their whole crew is out there this weekend. So they're going to be having a blast. Check out all those channels. I'll be checking them out tonight on YouTube. Also, I'm going to see Deadpool tonight. Very excited for that. 7:15 p.m. show with my friends. That's why I can't go live tonight. And I am trying to avoid all spoilers if possible. So as soon as I get back from that movie, I'll be geeking out, watching all the great SDC stuff that's out there. So I wanted to kind of basically take a look at the Marvel Legends reveals from this morning. Hasbro does basically a breakfast every year on Thursday morning of the show. And they basically, what they do, they show off some reveals, but usually it's stuff we've already seen that's out there. So I just want to take some time, kind of talk about those reveals from Marvel Legends today. And if we have time, maybe near the end, a little bit about the Neca reveals from preview night, which looked incredible. Before I forget, thank you. Shout out to toyark.com. The photos that are in my thumbnail are from that website, as well as using their website to go through photos. So again, no misrepresentation. They are not my pictures. That is content that was provided on their website. We use their site a lot on different toy shows to talk about what they have. So coming right out of the gate, getting right into it here, make myself small, make the product a little bit larger. We are jumping right in. And we had, first of all, a pretty big reveal. Actually, let's say hello real quick here. David, what's going on, David? How you doing, sir? Thanks for stopping by. Good to have you here, man. Gerard, what's going on? How is the Irish Isle doing over there, man? Good to see you on there as well, sir. So let's jump right into it here. So one of our bigger reveals, again, we knew it was coming. Most people figured it out. We finally got confirmation in our eyes on the Hasbro Marvel Legends rock. Though I got a rock. I've been floating that Charlie Brown Halloween special. I got a rock out there for a while now. So we finally getting to see what that rock goes with. A lot of people out in the community had pretty much pegged it that it was going to be a Sentinel or some version of a Sentinel from the X-Men arcade cabinet that I grew up loving and adoring. I have the version in my living room right now of the scaled down one. So this was pretty cool to see. It turns out that it is going to be a 2-pack, which a lot of people did suspect would be the issue, would be the case, I should say. So we're getting the rock. We're getting 2 Sentinels, some blast effects together in that packaging. I believe I had heard during Shartimus Prime's video in the background, Dan Yoon had, actually it was Toy Shiz's video, Dan Yoon had said that this is going up for order or pre-order, one of the two, on Hasbro Pulse on Saturday morning. Again, that's Saturday of San Diego Comic-Con. So the day before Sunday and after Friday. We know what Saturday is, right, folks? In the morning at some point in time. So check out their Twitters to get a better idea. I don't know anything about pricing or anything yet. So if you know, you can let me know in the comments below. Again, this is around 2 p.m. On Thursday. So this is relatively new news that's out there. So this looks pretty cool. I don't know if I'll partake. From what I understand, it will be a Pulse, HasbroPulse.com exclusive. So this will not be in big box or anywhere else. It will be an exclusive to their website. Again, going up for either sale or pre-order this upcoming Saturday morning. It looks cool. It does look cool to me. Again, you're gonna have an army builder component to it. It looks like it's like the old one of the newer Iron Man bodies, I believe. It looks like one of those Iron Mans that was used on the retro card recently, the Iron Man retro wave. So there you can get a good idea of the rock, the accessories that come with it. I'm pretty excited for it. I don't know if I'll get it or not. I kind of feel like I probably need to, considering I do have the arcade cabinet. Again, not the full scale arcade cabinet, the one-up arcade cabinet, which was a birthday gift from the GFA Tizzle. So I kind of feel like maybe I need these. Also, I feel like they might eventually put out like a box set. I almost did a video last year where I was going to basically put out a theory that I thought they should do a box set of all the different bad guys that are in the video game. So those alligator guys with the tails, all the different colored sentinels would have been cool, that sort of thing. Never made that video. Kind of wish I would have now, because I would have looked like I might have known what I was talking about. But there it is, looking pretty cool. I think it'll be a decent buy. It's going to depend what the actual cost is going to be, what it's going to retail for, which will be basically dictating whether or not I'll pick this up. If I were to get it, I'd probably just get 1 2-pack. I doubt I'd go ahead and get multiple of this. I think 2 would be cool to have. Although, again, 6 sounds a lot cooler. I mean, you can get 3 of these 2-packs. But for me, I'll probably wait and see how it kind of turns out down the road. So it's up to you. Let me know in the comments what you think about this. Do you think that these will be worth getting? And what's a fair price? For something like this, again, it's basically 2 Iron Man bucks, I think, with the Rock and the accessories. I would normally say $49.99 because you're getting 2 figures at, about 25 a piece. And then also the Rock, you got to throw that into the equation. So maybe this is going to be 60. So we'll have to wait and see. Maybe it's already out there. I don't know if they told us what it's going to cost yet or not. But if you know, feel free to let us know down in the comments, and I'll hopefully find out and see it later on. The next big reveal at the Hasbro breakfast event this morning was, again, this was teased for quite a while. We had a gun teasing this one out. We are getting the Kang and his time chair. So this looks pretty cool to me. Again, what I like about it is it's not an instant buy for me. I don't feel like I need to have this. From what I can tell, it's basically the same Kang, more or less. I'm looking at my Kang on my shelf right now. I should have brought it over here to start with different face sculpts. And then, of course, the time chair is the big thing. So they were teasing us during their live stream a couple months ago. They did show us his gun, the blaster at the end. I think it was X-Manny was the first person to get it out there. A lot of people jumped on it, that they basically were able to identify the gun as being Kang's from some old comic book covers of Kang. So we'll take a look at the accessories. So there's a good look at him in the time chair. You also are getting different hands and different face, looks like face plates, not head sculpts, but different face sculpts that will pop on. Here's the packaging that they showed off at the breakfast this morning. So there you can get a look at the different face sculpts that are going to pop on there. So basically you can mix up what version of Kang you're going to basically have on display in that time chair. Again, that's also going to be a Hasbro Pulse exclusive over at pulse.com. From what I understand, again, I heard Dan Yoon talking in the background at Toy Shiz's video. I believe they had said that this is looking at coming out sometime in late fall. So I do not think this is going to be coming, imminently. Then again, fall, not that far away, folks. We're kind of moving through pretty quickly right now, considering summer's flying right by. They're already at Sdcc. So one thing that I did want to put out there is, and I think it makes sense by Hasbro to make this, is that a lot of collectors were 3D printing Kang's chair already. So good friend of the channel, Dante Dark Joker's in over at the Infinity Equation podcast. Great guy. Check him out on Instagram and YouTube. He had been 3D printing this already, I believe, and then giving it to people or selling them. So I feel like anytime that Hasbro sees the collectors doing their own thing and creating things, then usually what happens is they turn around and put it out themselves anyway, right? Because they're looking at it as, if other people are making money on this, we should be making money on this. So again, it's going to be a Pulse exclusive late fall for the Kang. Let me know in the comments what you think. I don't know about price on this thing. I mean, that's a big chunk of plastic, it looks like, for that chair, and you're getting the figure. I can't imagine this will be, anything under $50. The Ghost Rider bike with Danny Ketch was $49.99, I believe. So I feel like this is probably going to be a little bit higher of a price point. It's on Pulse. So if I had to take a guess, I'd probably say more like maybe, I'm just going to throw a number out there, $74.99 for the amount of plastic that's right there going on. So you're probably going to get a big chunk of plastic with him right here. Please don't mind Bruno barking in the background. I think his mom's here to pick him up a little bit early tonight, this afternoon. So yeah, I don't know. For me, I think I'm probably going to take a pass on this, just considering the fact that it is a Kang I pretty much already have. I'm not too worried about getting those extra face sculpts along with it. And again, the chair is cool, but if you watch my channel before, you know that a lot of times I'm not too focused I'm very focused actually on space when it comes to space on my shelf and in my collection. So this would be something here where I think I could probably make a pass on this, plus the Pulse exclusive. Who knows how easy it's going to be to get. But again, I'm glad it's out there. I'm glad it's something that's in the ether for us to get out there and get. So Lucas did say in the chat, he'll be getting Kang and the chair. So Lucas, have you heard what the price point is going to be on these things yet? I might pick it up at Ollie's if I see it. That's right. That could very well happen. $21.99 would be a great price. Unfortunately, I don't think we're in that era anymore. But yeah, great job here for sure with what they're doing with these. Pretty excited that this is going to be out there for people to pick up. And again, the cool thing about the Hasbro breakfast is that you're having people basically get their hands on things and seeing things that have been teased out for a while. These aren't even the main announcements, right? These aren't even the main things we're going to be getting here at the show yet. We're basically building up to that as we kind of go forward with things. And then this weekend, obviously, we're going to get a ton of stuff here that's new. And we'll talk about those in another video as we move forward and kind of see what's out there and what's going to come up. But again, it's only Thursday of the show, so we're getting a lot of stuff here early. And again, I guess at this breakfast, they also went out and showed a lot of the newer stuff as well. So they did show a lot of the things that are out there that are newer as well. Uncaged says, I'll probably skip these exclusives. Yeah, they're cool. And I think when it's a Hasbro Pulse exclusive, the cool thing about it is it doesn't need to be something you absolutely pick up. It could be something that, you know, again, like the Kang we already got, but we're getting the time chair with it. The Sentinels are cool, but it's not like it's something you absolutely need in your collection to have. Hey, Tizzles walked in. What's up? I'm live. Oh. Want to say hi on camera?
Who's there?
No, it's I can't tell you right now. Hang on. Here we go. At least some people in the chat. Hey, Tizzles, my girlfriend. Here she is. Hi.
Hello.
I'm just on my channel today.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'd expect the Tizzle to show up just now.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, anyways, never going to play about my beautiful girlfriend popping in. So other than that, at the breakfast, they just basically showed all the other stuff that's already out there. Nothing else crazy or new. The Walmart exclusive Venom, I believe, was on display. All the great 85 years of Marvel were on display. That Danny catch is beautiful. I haven't opened mine yet, but I'm looking forward to it. Luke Cage, Danny are awesome. Again, we have the Odin, the Wolverine, that giant Hulkbuster in the background. I saw the Superior Spider-Man at Target. I passed on that. Scars there. So that's all stuff that's already out in people's hands. Of course, we're excited to see what's going to come up next, what we're building up to and what we're going to get from Legends this weekend. Again, not putting out too many predictions today. However, I know one thing people put out there is that potentially we're going to get that Secret Wars retro carded line that a lot of people have been talking about and theorizing about. A lot of times we do have a lot of predictions out there already as based on things from rectangulars, guesses, and videos. Also, and as far as Walmart Con goes, we did have the Venom and also the Professor X on the retro card go up for pre-order. I believe that was this morning. I did not partake in either of those. I have enough Venoms at this point that I don't need that one. I have the 3-pack that came from Amazon. And again, the Xavier, I did not build that Uncanny X-Men team. So I did want to take a few more minutes and just kind of talk briefly about the NECA reveals. Again, thank you to toyark.com for basically having an awesome website with all this information. All this stuff's already on display out there since preview night. We're not going to delve into everything. Oh man, we had all those new reveals by Jada Toys. Love Street Fighter. Check out Toy Migos. They have some great videos up already on their site talking about that. But NECA last night, a lot of people flooded right to that NECA shelf last night, that NECA display. And I was watching, I think it was Toy Anxiety, Geek Dad Life. A lot of people were live running over there, checking out that NECA display, and holy crap, they have some amazing stuff coming. I've really kind of restricted myself on my NECA the last couple of years, but holy smoke, some of the stuff. First of all, the freaking Ultimate Pee Wee Herman looks freaking insane. That looks really freaking cool. I passed on picking up the Toonie Tear because I feel like normally when you get a Toonie Tear, they eventually are going to put it out because now they have a license for that product, that character. So down the road, that property. So there's a good possibility you're going to get it as an Ultimate eventually, right? So very cool to be taking a look at these coming out pretty soon. But the Pee Wee Herman looks really friggin' awesome. We had an Elvira with the gun, the section where she's all commando. Of course, we have the convention exclusive Alf. The Sesame Streets are what I have in my thumbnail, so I wanted to talk about those just briefly. I grew up watching Sesame Street. I don't know if you did as well. A lot of us probably did. It's still kicking, right? These look really freaking cool. And again, it's like the dinosaur figures. I didn't need those. I got them for the GFA Tizzle as gifts because she loves that show from when she was a kid. I enjoyed it as well, but I didn't need them on my shelf. However, taking a look at the Sesame Street, we get Bert, we get Ernie, we get the Count. even have the Neca spelled out using the colorful letters from the show. This is just something that, again, you get into talking about nostalgia and just looking back at your childhood. You know, these are right up there. Obviously, Fraggle Rock sort of stuff. Jim Henson. I'm digging this. I'm digging the look of these things. You know, they fit well probably in your Muppet shelf. You have the old Palisade toys. They might scale well together with these. But the Bert and the Ernie might definitely have to happen. I think I at least need Bert and Ernie. Even the Count would be great to put in the background of videos. You know, just busting out all the different expressions and things from Sesame Street. Looking back at it as a kid is a lot of fun. But yeah, again, it's only the Thursday of Sdcc. We're getting all of our panels coming up over the next 3 days. I can't even begin to imagine some of the crazy stuff we're going to see popping up. I'm very excited as a fan. Again, I'm still here in Pennsylvania. I'm not out in California. I'm using the content that's being provided by other people who are out there in order to kind of see what's going on in the collecting world. But the Marvel Legends definitely getting that fire stoked, get me excited to see what we're going to get here moving forward the rest of Sdcc. I believe we have the movie panel coming up on Saturday night. Tonight, there's a panel, I believe, that's just dedicated to Deadpool and Wolverine. It's coming out tonight. I'm going to see it in about 3 or 4 hours. Very excited to be seeing that film. I avoided most of the recent spoilers. Thankfully, I stopped watching trailers, so they're trying to ruin it on us, apparently. But yeah, it's an amazing week to be a collector, to be a consumer of pop culture with Deadpool and Wolverine coming out tonight, SDC the rest of the weekend. So much great stuff out there going on in the collecting world that it's just a very exciting time. This is the week, right? This is the week a lot of us look forward to when we have all these exciting things to talk about, all this exciting action figure news, movie trailers, all sorts of releases. So if you are a collector like me, or a lover of pop culture and nostalgia and just all these awesome properties, this is the time to be basically enjoying it and hopping on YouTube if you can't go to Sdcc and living it vicariously through others, which is what I'm essentially going to be doing here over the next several days. Other than that, we're going to get ready to roll out of here. Didn't plan to go really long, so I wanted to kind of talk about those Marvel Legends releases and a little bit of the NECA stuff. Again, I just want to plug toyark.com. Using their content here for this video. In addition to that, so many great people creating content out there. I mentioned a bunch of them already. Toy Migos is out there, the whole house full of YouTubers and toy collectors. So check out all their different information to basically see what they're streaming out and the trouble they're getting into out there in San Diego. All your YouTube favorites are going to be out there putting stuff out into the world. I'm excited to check all that out. I'm a fan of all those guys. So checking that stuff out. And again, living vicariously through them is how I'm going to be basically living it up this weekend. As far as other channel things, I did just recently do my review on the Target exclusive Warbird. I got lucky and was able to get this for pickup at a Target about an hour from me. So that pretty much dried up in my area. So my review for that is available. Also, if you're like me and you love spooky season Halloween content, I did put out some recent Halloween hunts to different stores like Big Lots and Costco that have different Halloween items out there. Again, the other part of this channel, we enjoy spooky season. We're pretty much smack dab heading into it right now as we're moving forward with all the different Halloween merch and Halloween things hitting stores. So thanks for watching, everybody. If you're new, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It's free for you. It does not cost you anything and it helps us grow the channel tremendous in the march to 6,000 subscribers. Last I checked, we were inside 100 subs away from getting that 6K mark. Really pumped and excited to hopefully hit that sometime before the end of summer. So please help us out. Hit that button. It's free. Does not cost you anything. While you're at it, click that bell for notifications because that way YouTube should notify you and tell you when we post new content here to the channel, like our weekly toy hunts, reviews, live streams. Leave a comment down below. Hit that like button. And for daily toy content and daily toy updates, try checking us out over Instagram and Twitter at Disavowed_12. Hey, everybody. If you're going toy hunting this week, please try to remember the 3 Ps of the toy hunt. Patience, persistence, most of all, politeness. Take care. Stay healthy. I'll be seeing all of you at the pegs. Let's effing go. Have a great SDCC week, everybody. Take care. We'll catch up with you later. Peace.